Okay, so literally, I slept on my hair wet just so you could see this, and this is what my hair actually looks like when I wake up in the morning from sleeping on it wet. My poor husband, he's always like, "You're so beautiful." And then I wake up looking like that, and I kind of feel like I've done this bait and switch on him when we got married. He's like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." And then, you know, we have our wedding night, and the next day we wake up and he's like, "Wait, what the heck?" Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we talk about life and food and family and fun. And today we're doing something really fun. And if you don't want to have to do your hair like this, and you want it to actually look like this, not this, not this. Stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, so before we get started, make sure you've subscribed, hit the bell, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and don't forget to leave me a comment below on your favorite flat iron. So, without further ado, today we are talking about flat irons, and there is this flat iron that was sent to me. I did get it in the mail. This is not sponsored. I am not being paid to make this video. They just sent it and asked for my opinion. A lot of us would love to have a flat iron that's super great and works really well, but sometimes those can be $200 or $300, and some of us maybe don't have the budget for that, or we don't flat iron our hair enough to make it worth it, and we'd like to find something that is affordable and works just as well or pretty close to as well as buying a super expensive flat iron. So these ones are from MHU or MHD, depending on which flat iron you get. They sent me two of them. This one is the first one. It's the MHU Salon Exclusive. It has direct ion technology, titanium plates, floating plate system, flash heating. It goes to a max of 450 degrees. The second one they sent me is an MHD Professional. That's this one. And basically, from what I can tell, these are identical, except for this professional one has the ability to handle wattage from overseas. So we've got 110, the 220 that's overseas. You can just stick a converter in that changes the plug size, and this is going to be good to go. So if you travel a lot, this one is probably the one that you would pick, and if you don't, this is the one you would pick. But really, online on Amazon, this one is $29.99 and this one is $26.99. So really, it's a $3 difference. So it's not that big of a deal. But the cool thing about this, or one of the cool things, is it clips closed, which none of my other flat irons have done. There may be other flat irons that do it, but mine doesn't. So it has this packaging here, and see how it's closed right here? It stays closed without having to wrap your cord around it. And then you unclip it like that, and up it pops. Okay, so there's the plates in there. It does heat up to 450 degrees. I did try this. It takes about a minute to get all the way that hot. By the way, when you close it, you push that back in and it stays closed. It has a Velcro attachment here for storing your cord, and it does have a swivel so that it doesn't get all messed up. Also, both of these come with 2 hair clips, which are kind of nice. So I tested this out on my hair, and I tested one side with this flat iron and one with my mini Babyliss to see how they compare. So take a look. We're gonna try this out. This is my lovely air-dried hair, which is fabulous. It has really great reviews online. People are saying it works just as well as one that's $100. And so we're gonna test that out. The only things that I have heard that were negative were that someone said it pulled their hair, and so it just didn't glide really well or easily, and then someone else had said that it doesn't last very long. So obviously, I'm pulling it out of the box. I don't know if it's gonna last. So that's not a review on that. This is definitely a first impression. Plug it in. All right, it's got a flashing red flashing red button there. Someone else said that they can hear it kind of clicking, a clicking sound. You can. It's the things in there heating up. I don't know why that's a problem. You have to get pretty close to your head to hear it. So I don't know why that's a problem. All right, we're gonna set this up. I'm gonna pin up my hair. So for reference, my hair is fairly coarse. It's frizzy, and I would say medium coarse texture. So like air drying it just ends up looking like this. Okay, so let's check. All right, it's already heated up. So it turns green when it's heated up. So that took like a minute maybe to get, and I have it at the hottest setting, which is 450, but we're just gonna test it out here. All right, so I'm gonna take a section right here and okay, it slid through my hair very easily, no issue. And one pass looks like this. For my hair, that's amazing. Disregard the ends, I need a haircut. My daughter's gonna say that on my post. Get a haircut. It's pretty good. For comparison's sake, I'm gonna use my Nano Titanium Babyless Pro. All I have is the little mini travel one. It says it heats up to 410. And so it's just this tiny little thing. I got this at Ulta for 25 bucks. So these are, there's a difference in size. These are roughly the same price, $3 difference, $4 difference. But this is a really cool one for travel. And what's really cool about these little guys is you can like get really close to your head for those like little wispy thingies around your head that just drive you insane that you can't get close enough with. So I'm gonna let this one heat up and I'm gonna try that on this side. But here's the difference in, I mean, it looks good. I wouldn't say it's the flattest I've ever seen on a flat iron. That's why I'm gonna do the other side for comparison to kind of see. So let's try this one. All right, let's compare. Okay, so I don't know if you can really tell, but the Baby Bliss one, Babyless, I keep saying Baby Bliss, it's Babyless. The Babyless Pro Nano Titanium, even this little mini, I think it does a better job. But it's not a huge difference. It's not something that maybe most people would even notice if they don't have frizzy hair. And like mine is way frizzy. So I can see a very slight difference in the smoothness of the Babyless, but the regular size of this is like $100 at least. And so I think it was more like almost 200, like 179, don't quote me, but it was a lot. So the difference is not that dramatic, and I kind of feel like it's maybe not worth the purchase of this unless you just really save up and on all that. So I give this MHD one, I give this a B+ as far as the performance. The price gets an A. I mean, it's 30 bucks, that's awesome. And like I said, the reviews are overwhelmingly positive on Amazon. But side-to-side comparison, I think the Babyless is better, but not by much. So I'm gonna finish up my hair and show you what it looks like at the end. And I will do this side with the MHD and this side with the Babyliss, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, I am back. So this side was with the MHD and this side is with the Babyliss. And you know, looking in the mirror, if I walked out the door, I don't think anyone would be able to tell the difference. I don't think they'd be able to see a difference. I would say that the Babyliss does glide through your hair better, a little bit smoother. And you know, if I'm being really picky, the Babyliss is better. But you know, $150 better? That would remain to be seen over time. Like if this is gonna damage your hair more or if it's gonna break after a month, I don't know. But really, there's not a very big difference. My hair doesn't feel different. I would say that, is it as good as a high-end flat iron? No, but it's pretty darn close in my opinion, at least on first impressions. So is it worth 30 bucks? Absolutely. As long as it's not gonna, you know, damage your hair more than a normal flat iron does, because obviously the heat is gonna damage it. I do think I like the Babyliss better, but this is a pretty good buy if you're on a budget or you just don't wanna spend, you know, 200 bucks on a flat iron. This is a good one. Okay, so there you have it. My final thoughts are, it's not as good as the high-end one, but it is darn close. And for 29 bucks or 26 bucks versus a couple $100, I think it's a great flat iron. Now, as far as the longevity of it, I don't know how long it's gonna last. I haven't used it for, you know, years and years to see if it would actually last that long. But if you're on a budget, this is a good flat iron. And the way that it stores, where it clamps closed and it has a swivel, it's just a good flat iron. Comes with a couple clips. I give it a thumbs up. So what I'm gonna do is the professional one, this one right here. This professional one, I am gonna be giving it away. So if you want a chance to win this, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment on your favorite flat iron at the moment. Or if you don't have one, that you don't have one and that you want one, and I'm gonna give it 1 week from the date of this posting, and then I will use a randomizer and pick a lucky winner and send it to you. Now, I'm only gonna be sending in the US because it would probably cost me more than this thing actually costs just to ship it to you. But, so I'm sorry about that if you're watching from another country. But if you're in the US and you want to win this, then leave me a comment and be subscribed. Otherwise, you can get these on Amazon. They have really great reviews, and go and check that out. I hope you're having a great day. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya, ladies.